Alright, I'm just gonna start recording. Fuck it. We'll
just do it.
Who cares?
Go.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Alright,
No one
so
cares.
we're doing a Q&A. We're gonna be putting this on the front page of Steam. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. So this is gonna be completely off the cuff. I woke up an hour and a half ago. So there's no way this is gonna be any amount of quality. My mic isn't even high enough, if that gives you any indication of how bad this is gonna be. But anyway, I wanted to do a Q&A so I could put up on the front page of Steam while the front page sale's going, the daily deal. So in the meantime, let's scream at people. Let's do it. I don't know. I'm not gonna tag everybody. I'm just gonna tag Human Sacrifice.
Tag everyone. It's update. The update's out, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
That's an add everyone.
Tag everybody.
Ooh, dude, don't peer pressure me, man.
That's an add everyone. What do you mean?
Tag
Don't peer pressure me.
Okay.
It's on the front page of Steam. What the fuck are you talking about? It is on the front page of Steam. There is a sale. There is a new update. Like, there's a new logo. Like, this is the
Andrew,
biggest reason you should tag everyone.
Andrew,
like,
either you're pinging everybody or I am. All right.
Okay. I'll ping everybody. Fine.
and then I'll ping again just to piss them off.
Oh yeah, that will piss them off. Okay, fine.
Okay, let's not.
What a great start to the stream that potentially thousands of people are gonna watch. Anyway,
Hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, everyone.
Right.
Hey, oh wait, I have to do the thing. I know I'm on stream, but I have to do the thing.
You got it.
What, are you gonna say it out loud?
Fuckers.
Yo, what's up, fucker?
Let's do this. Holy Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, good
The
lord.
numbers.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Lord Almighty,
We're
have
doing
mercy.
the thing. Alright, for
Welcome
everybody
here, real
joining
quick.
right now, I'm doing the Q&A, but I'm going to be recording this for the front page of Steam, so a lot of people are going to be watching this, so it's going to go absolutely horribly. Everybody knows it.
Holy shit.
Nothing I do can go well. That's just a rule.
We've got a list of questions right now. I'm just gonna go down from the list top down.
Okay,
got some
yeah,
good questions
we'll
already.
We'll do those lists and then we'll go from there.
All right. First off, favorite level.
Favorite level? Oh lord, the new one. Honestly, the Forged Pass. I am super duper happy with how that level turned out, and I think it's always fun to make a new level, especially like that, because if we go back to the excessively late update, those levels, I didn't rush through them, but I didn't give them as much attention as I would have liked to. But for the Forged Pass, I had like 2 months to make that level, and so I just like chopped at it over the course of 2 months. And I remember by the time I got to the area of the Forged Pass where you have the bunker, where you get the bunker key and unlock the bunker, I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be a super duper good level. Because usually I'll make the level, and I'll get to the end of the level and I'll be like, shit, where am I gonna put the bunker? And I'll just find a random place in the level to put the bunker. I think the funniest one is on the spider's nest, or the spider's den. That one is just like stuck into a wall, like elevated off the ground by like 50 feet, stuck into a wall, and I was just like, yeah, that's a good place for that.
That one's my favorite just because of like the fucking random ass position.
It's a super weird position, and then everyone, I think I've gotten more questions like, where the hell is the bunker on Spider's Den? I think I've gotten that question more than like any other bunker question. Just like, where is it? Just because it's in such a random spot. So yeah, that's that question.
We're getting a lot of questions.
Yeah, getting a lot. Also, real quick, new store icon is live.
Oh, is it?
And yeah, did you want to mention the fact that there's a sale in your message?
Oh shit!
Edited it.
Wow,
Edited
I really.
Game's half off right now, by the way. Everybody
Yeah,
listening.
the game is
Yeah,
50% off.
And it's featured on the front page of Steam.
It's like what, $8 right now?
So yeah, $7.50.
Damn.
It's a cheap game. It's a very, very good cheap game. Anybody listening who doesn't have it already, you should buy this game and give it a good review.
So do we just want to go next question?
Bingo. Yeah, next question.
Yeah, I dropped it in there too.
I think I'll just ask, what is your favorite Get to the Orange Door music track?
The one I'm listening to right now. I'm sitting in the main menu, and just listening to that. And there's also a funny story from there. This was the original theme for Get to the Orange Door, and I also remember when Idnall sent this song to me, it was just such a huge deal because that was like one of the first songs I'd ever gotten sent to for production in the game, and I loved it a lot, and it fit the theme of like you're looking over that Outrun Valley super duper well. But then over time, the main menu changed a bunch. Like I had like a rainy area in the mausoleum. I had just a flat white picture in the void. I had a bunch of those things. And I always wanted to go back to like a classic Valley main menu scene. And then one day I was talking to, first off, spoilers, there's going to be a new soundtrack coming out soon. And I was talking to one of the producers for that soundtrack, and he sent me. Everyone knows Carlson. There was a video uploaded. I'm pretty sure by the by the dude who by the guy who made that song for this Carlson trailer. And it was super cool because he had like in the world there was like a TV screen there, and I was like, I kind of want to take a hit at that. So I animated a quick scene of Door Guy just idling over the side of a cliff looking at the Outrun Valley. And I was just like, that would work really well for like if we're gonna upload the music to YouTube. And I thought like that's also like would go perfect with the original theme song of Get to the Orange Door of just Door Guy just looking out at the valley. And I'm like, okay, I'll just slap that in there. And so that became the new menu.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's that. All right, next one.
Good question. All right, next one. This is the most important question we're gonna get all night. So, when's the fishing minigame coming?
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right,
You promised it a long time.
I promised it. Okay, I have an area picked out for it, and I know what I'm going to do with it. It's not going to be nearly as cool as you guys think. All right, for anybody who doesn't know, I don't remember. It was like a year ago where we did some kind of bet, and I lost. And the result of that bet is I now have to add a fishing minigame to the game. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a literal fishing rod melee weapon, which is going to be pretty much just a whip, I think. It's going to be like the laser wire, but as a melee weapon. And if you use that fishing rod in a specific spot, you'll be able to get a special weapon. That's it.
All right.
Nice.
Do we want to have somebody ask their question like in this chat, or
yeah?
Do we
Just
read
come
it?
on,
we can
bring
bounce
somebody in real fast. I'm gonna start
We
playing.
got 3
in the meantime.
requests to speak, and I think we'll let.
Do they have questions too, or is it just a request?
No, they got questions.
That's just the button you
So
press.
we got Bootman Bill has a question, and he's requested, so I'll invite him.
Bring him in.
This is good
Come on,
questions.
Bill.
Here's our first sacrifice.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
oh my God,
Yeah.
it works.
All right.
That's good.
When did you start development on Get to the Orange Door? Like, and when did you get the
Oh,
idea to
Lord.
make it?
Okay. Oh my God, you've opened up a can of worms, dude.
I saw this question. I'm like, this is gonna be a long answer.
This is a
Oh,
super
sorry.
long one. Okay, so I graduated high school in 2015, and I moved to Indiana the day I got my diploma. Like, they handed me my diploma, I went home, I packed a box, and I drove to Indiana to go help my grandparents out on their farm because they were getting old. And if you know anything about Indiana, we're kind of in the, buttfuck Egypt. We're in the middle of nowhere. So there was no internet. Like, there was no possible way we could have gotten internet. And the only way we could have gotten internet at the time was if we went through, like, a satellite. And the satellite we went through was called HughesNet, which means it was, like, this local thing, I'm pretty sure. And it was just super duper slow. So before, I was playing a lot of Titanfall. I was playing a lot of multiplayer games, but I had to switch over to, like indie games, like small single-player indie games, because indie games are always, like, smaller download sizes. And so I played a lot of first-person shooter indie games during the time. And I kind of noticed that I went from playing Titanfall to playing these indie games, and no one in the indie game scene was trying to do anything with advanced movement mechanics at all. Like, I played a lot of Super Hot. And if you take away the time only moves when you move mechanic in Super Hot, it is the most basic shooter in the whole wide world. There's no reloading, there's no, like, advanced...
Quick question.
Yeah.
What year was all this?
2015, 2016.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah. So the first thing I started to do was I made this game, and there's literal videos up on my YouTube channel, and I edited the titles later, but it was called Ramstack, I think is what it was called. And it was like, I don't remember exactly what it stood for, but I was eating a lot of cereal at the time, and I was like, I'm going to make a game where a guy hits you and steals your cereal, and you have to get to him to get your cereal back. And somehow that evolved over the time where I'm like, oh, I'll just add a door, and that's how you progress to the level, and the door was like super bright orange. And so I just started calling it Get to the Orange Door, because that's what you do in the game. There wasn't even any combat at the time. It was literally just like parkour, and then every now and then you'd shoot like a security camera or like a turret sitting on a wall. And that, I think that was like October of 2015, where I think that's like where the game first started. And then fast forward a bunch, I was using a bunch of assets at the time. I was using, I don't remember what it's called, like some kind of movement controller, and I edited it to have wall running and stuff. And eventually that just didn't work out. So in 2018, I started making a new character controller, and that character controller eventually became a reason for me to just restart development entirely. So I restarted it from scratch. I just deleted everything, and that became the game that's on Steam today.
All right.
Thank you. That's really interesting.
Yeah, thanks for answering, or thanks for asking. There you go. All right, next one.
All right.
All right, next one, real quick. This is a quick question. Quick question and answer. Is shop going to get a rework? You've already answered this.
Oh, the item shop.
Yeah.
Let me just go up there because I'm recording the gameplay as I'm answering this, but just for the sake of discussion, yeah, the item shop is going to get a rework. The whole area around the item shop is going to be reworked as well. And the original plan for that was right now there's like 3 stones, and each of them have like different types of weapons on it. Like the first one is like kind of normal weapons. The second one's like kind of like low tier power weapons, and the third one is like super duper powerful weapons. But the original idea for the item shop was that the whole area that the item shop is in, it was just going to be like filled with those stones, and like from left to right in a circular kind of like horseshoe pattern, there'd be like perks, there'd be equipment, there'd be guns, blah blah blah, there'd be all that kind of stuff just all over the place. And I just didn't have enough time to make that what I wanted it to make it. So right now you have 3 items, and they're just super duper cheap weapons. So yeah, no, that's going to be getting a full rework probably in the next couple days and or weeks. I'm not really sure how long it'll take me to get to it. There's a bunch of other bugs I got to fix in the meantime, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing.
All right.
Also, I hate to say, I just got the joke with sticks and stones. Sticks are the guns.
Yes.
Stones are the stones.
Oh my God, no, it's like
that
not
took
even
me so long.
Sticks and stones, like it wasn't even like a really thing. Like sticks and stones may break your bones. The original idea.
That's what I always thought.
The original idea for the update was just going to be melee weapons, and so like I went into it and I'm just like, that's not enough. So I started going with guns instead, and then it just devolved into this big update. Yeah, the big.
Andrew just likes having me around.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Minty's in.
I'm also here now. Yes.
Minty!
Hello.
Oh my God!
Yes.
For anybody
I
who doesn't
invited
know,
myself.
Minty is one of I'd say the lead animator on the game. He's done a lot of the guns, a lot of the melee weapons. He's dealt with my bullcrap for so long, and we love him.
A lot of us have.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But especially
Yes.
Minty.
Hello. Hello. It is me. Hello.
I'm gonna bring
Minty,
in
do you have
somebody
a
else to
question?
ask a question.
No, I just wanted to. I just tuned in, so I want to just stay here and then ask something if I get the chance. I gotta abuse my moderator rights right here.
It's perfect.
True.
Fair enough.
All right, next question.
I'm gonna bring in somebody to speak, and we'll just go with Beefy.
Beefy. I love it.
Yeah, this dude's name is Beefy.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's a very stupid name. I'm a Brit Bong. What do you expect?
You're talking to a guy named Low Hanging Nuts, dude. It doesn't get
No,
worse.
it's a very cultured name. It's a very cultured
Bro,
name.
my name is Gamer. Like, you can't get worse than that.
All right, what's your
Alright.
question?
Okay. I'm assuming, judging by the storefront page, you have seen Funky's video on your video game, correct?
Yeah, I have.
What are
made a
your
whole
thoughts
response
on
to
how
it.
you? What are your thoughts on his ideas, like adding wall running enemies, adding like different like objectives to get to the
door
orange
event,
door, and generally, what were your thoughts on his like interpretation of what you could add into the game? Because I don't want to seem mean, but he does bring up some valid criticisms because there seems to be, if you want to make it more replayable, he does seem to be, he is bringing up a lot of decent things up to the table. So, what are your thoughts on those?
Oh, dude, he was
ideas?
100% right. So for Sticks and Stones, have you played the new update yet?
Not quite yet. I've been busy with college work and photography, but
Dude, good luck. That's rough.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay, so
I'm still-
for the new, sorry, I totally interrupted you, but I'm gonna answer your question real fast. For the new update, I kind of poked at it a little bit, and I have plans to poke at it harder. But he was 100% right.
Seekers.
Like yes, well, the Seekers are the first one. So in the update right now, there's these things in the world you can find called battle stones. Now,
Right.
you'll interact with a battle stone, and it'll pop up this big tentacle thing. Will pop up out of the ground, and it'll start spawning in these things called Seekers, which are these flying enemies. If you play Doom, they're kind of almost exactly a ripoff of the Lost Souls in Doom.
Oh no.
So I know they're not nearly as annoying. I swear.
They're actually cool.
Okay, because I was worried, because
Yeah.
coming from someone who's a veteran of Doom, been playing
Yeah.
since 2009,
Yeah.
and Jesus, those things are fucking annoying.
Oh, they're super annoying. But I made sure they weren't nearly as annoying in this.
Okay,
They don't
thank
do crazy damage. They don't scream at you, at least not as loud. They kind of scream at you a little bit. But anyway, no. So
They
those
track you down though. They're
they
aggressive.
do. They're super duper aggressive, but they also die in one shot. So anyway, so it'll start spawning in Seekers. Once you destroy the nest, and you don't have to kill the Seekers. They're kind of just there to pester you a bit. Once you destroy the nest, that battlestone will be completed. There are 3 battlestones per level, and once all of them are completed, that opens up a portal to a battle arena. Now, you can go into the battle arena and you'll be rewarded with a BHG, which is like, I completely redid the BHG as far as animations and art is concerned, and that thing is an absolute beast right now. That goes into my face in the recording. My face is in the way. Let's see if I can get away from it. No, I can't. My face is in the way, but you have a separate weapon slot for
Oh, wait, you're recording?
I'm recording in the background, yeah. But you have a separate recording a separate weapon slot for power weapons now, and so you can go into the battle arena, get the BHG, and you'll have to clear out the battle arena. So the special thing about the battle arena is that while you're in the arena, every single enemy is buffed and threat level increases at a 10 times the rate. So while you're in there, it's just a super duper tough battle. It's a super duper tough fight, and you can get out of there with the BHG if you survive. So that's kind of what I did for like objectives within the levels. He had the idea of like once you get to the door event, doing a bunch of like different randomly generated or randomly chosen events, I guess.
Catch the Noid.
Catch the Noid, yeah. Catch the Noid. I actually really want to do something like that. I think I was gonna do like Catch the Doid, where it'd be like a thing you have to do. But I don't know if I want to tie them to the door event. I think I would like to keep the door event simple, and instead of like adding to random, kind of like Risk of Rain. Instead of adding to things I've already created, I just like to make more things to do. And so
maybe just I'm sorry to interrupt, but maybe just add an alternative game mode when it's random.
That could be a thing as well.
Maybe a party mode.
But I think my main goal right now is to just add more things to the level that you can do to better prepare for like higher threat levels. When Act 2 comes out, that's going to be a much higher difficulty. So the main thing in this update, it was supposed to be a melee weapon update, but the main thing that this update ended up becoming was the Build-A-Bang engine. And the Build-A-Bang engine is what you go to like power up your weapons, and they have like super cool variants. They all have unique names and unique specials and all that kind of stuff. So you'll upgrade your weapons through there, and so that thing costs like 12,500 points. So I made the battle stones to kind of go along the idea of like you have more things to do in the levels to get more points, to use those points for more interesting weapons that'll then help you deal with the difficulty curve later in the game. So I kind of want to keep going along that direction. I want to have more things in the levels you can interact with if you feel like it, if you want to have a good run and get good equipment. And then of course there's the melee weapons as well, and those are a bit more on the expensive side as well. So it's just really just giving more things in the levels for players to interact with and expand how long you can like do a single run of the game. So dude, I do want to do a lot of Funk's ideas. Wall running enemies, probably not, because that would be super duper difficult to pull off.
That would be hell to
that
make
would be an absolute
the AI for.
pain in the ass. Because
Like
it's
not
hard
even
enough to
Titanfall has that.
Not yet. There's a reason Titanfall doesn't have that. But I think I can make things that would have the same effect on the gameplay as wall running enemies. A lot of them could be like, yeah.
It's like a wall objectives, like let's say a laser beam on the wall, and it just goes left to right, and you need to time your jumps correctly.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that. Exactly. Or even like obstacles that sit off the side of the map. So it's like a really crazy like parkour obstacle you could do.
Right.
I did really like whatever the update was that had like sort of puzzle platforming in it, where you were with all the lasers and stuff.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
What's fun about that? I'm gonna answer this, and then we're gonna get a new guy in. But,
yeah, I will say we have a lot of questions coming in, so we might need to like speed these questions up.
Yeah, maybe we need to keep it a little shorter.
How many people are in the Q&A right now?
We got 80.
Almost 90.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
sorry to
no,
take up so much of your time.
No, that's all right.
No,
It's a
you're
question.
good, bro.
No,
Okay.
so with that version of the game, it was actually really funny because that was the version of the game I pitched to HitSense when I got published by them. So yeah, anyway, so next question.
Okay,
Real quick, I do want to say.
Wait,
Okay.
one last thing, just go say this. Remember, gamers, abbreviation is way too long of a word for what it actually means. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice one.
Nice. All right.
Also, yeah,
Taking it
to
to
quick
the grave.
summary of that question as well. I think something you haven't talked about that very much that is really important to mention is that this update is a lot of preparation for what's coming later.
Yep.
It's not really in addition to what's there now. It's prepping for later acts, which are going to be significantly more difficult than what is currently in the game. Like Act
the
1
difficulty curve is going to go way up.
Like, so what's coming later, like you are going to be needing to grab this stuff later. That's why it's going to be important. These aren't going to be as optional.
Acquired later.
So I think you can get a taste of what's coming later if you just sit in the game and get to a high threat level. you're gonna need build-a-bang weapons. You're gonna
Oh, dude,
need
like,
good melee weapons. Like
I got
it's
to
gonna
100
get
with-
difficulty.
I got to 100 with Build-A-Bang in Melee, and I was still struggling. Like,
No,
it
it
gets
gets
fucking
tough. It
Yeah,
gets
no.
tough. There's going to
But
be
it's gonna be
a nice balance between how much do I want to focus on getting new weapons and how much do I want to focus on getting to these boss fights sooner rather than later to then take on like a boss fight with my current gear. There's going to be a balance where you're going to have to figure out what works best for you and what's more enjoyable, I guess. And also there's a lot of work for that to balance on my end as well. But that's kind of what Act 1 is, kind of laying the foundation for, not only for your gear, but just for like how you're going to be playing the game later in Act 2 and Act 3. All right, next question.
Okay, we need to shotgun some questions.
Yeah, shotgun them. Just
So-
get them out.
Okay, just real quick answers to these. Are you open to contractors or additional developers to help with GTOD beyond the already used artists and animators?
Not necessarily. I kind of have a vision for what I have planned for the game at this point, and I do, and artists as well. Like I think that's a big thing. A big part of level design going forward is going to be art, because if you're playing Act 1, you'll see a lot of like the same assets being reused. But if you go back to kind of what I did for the Forged Past, the new level in Sticks and Stones, a lot of that is unique art, like a lot of it. So, and once we get to Act 2 and Act 3, especially Act 3, it's going to be pretty much fully unique art by the time we get there. And so all of that's going to have to be done by me and other artists and stuff. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot more variation there.
We've gotten a couple of questions about this. What are the bosses that you're planning on adding after the Blade Sentinel?
Oh, Lord. Okay. quick
List them
answer.
off real quick.
Let's answer. I say there's the Blade Sentinel, there's the Shield Sentinel, there's the Master Sentinel, there's the Legion Sentinel. Now, the Legion Sentinel is going to be in the next update, by the way. And he's going to work entirely different than the other Sentinels. And then finally, the final boss of the game is going to be a mixture between the first phase of the boss being called the World Machine and the final phase of the boss being called the World Sentinel. And those are the bosses planned for the game.
Is that a JoJo reference?
It's
I
not.
The world? The world is that a JoJo reference?
If
Yeah, that's a
if
joke
that boss
reference, what the
stops
fuck?
time, then I'm going to track you down and kill you.
Next question.
Oh, wait.
Quick one.
When I,
Favorite starter
tell,
card.
when I tell Andrew I want to suck his dick, is that a JoJo reference?
Oh
Yes.
my god. Alright, anyway.
Dude!
All right, let's clean it up. This is going on Steam.
Yeah,
Alright,
okay, go.
All right.
Favorite starter card.
Gunzerker.
All right. Is there going to be some new melee weapons? Like I guess in
Yes.
addition to the ones currently in.
Lots and lots of new melee weapons, yeah.
Okay. What's the point of suppressed weapons? And there's going to be something involving them in the future.
The point of suppressed weapons right now is that I like how they sound, but in the future I have a couple plans for them, specifically with how they deal damage. So right now in the game I can have, oh, this weapon does this is how much headshot damage this does, this is how much shield damage this weapon does. I think the point of suppressed weapons will be their upgraded variants will be really, really good at popping shields and really, really good at taking headshots.
Nice.
Are we getting babes in endless mode?
Yes.
Are they not in it?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, you can go ahead.
Let's see what else. Quick answer. Which part of the game was the most difficult to make?
Oh. Okay, how far back are we looking here?
We should
Let's
just
go all the way. Which rework that took you several months was the hardest to do?
It was this one. It was the excessively
This
late
one?
update. That was the
That one
hardest
took
rework
a long ass time.
It took 8 months, I think, and maybe 10.
Holy shit.
And it was the hardest update I've ever done because it was not only like and it didn't even seem. What's funny about that is it didn't even seem like that much changed. I talked about this in my devlog number 2. It like the update, the excessively late update, and the bad update. Those like inherently are the same update.
That is an understatement.
It's an understatement, but inherently they have the same features, they have the same goals and everything. It's just one is done way better than the other. And honestly, like the amount of testing and redoing and reworking and recoding I had to do for the excessively late update is insane. And so I think honestly that was probably the hardest rework I've done.
Okay.
Will the
are you
Easter egg
gonna-
weapons be obtainable without using the console in future updates?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna babe the plasma weapons?
You can babe the plasma
can.
weapons.
Yeah.
You can. Oh,
Yeah, you
I don't know
can.
where this person.
You
Yeah,
got
they're
the
really,
Morning
really
Star,
the Morning
Babe
Star,
Bird
the
Cannon,
Discharge.
Shredder,
That's right, yeah, I've used the
Ray,
Morning Star.
Hulk
Yeah,
Cannon,
they're really, really good.
and I can't remember the plasma.
They're like
those are good ones.
stupidly good.
Good,
Okay.
very good.
When new starter cards / endless arenas?
Few days.
2 days?
I said
Damn,
a few
okay.
days. I didn't mean. I don't know about 2 days.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
it cut out.
there.
So
Oh,
yeah, all we heard is the ooh days.
Ooh days.
Ooh days.
Will there ever be a sandbox mode?
Define sandbox mode. I know he didn't.
Maybe
really define
level
it.
editor or
Yeah, there'll
Like
be
an
a, there'll be
editor,
a
like
level
some kind of
editor.
testing area?
So I've already poked at these before. There used to be a level editor at one point, and it just wasn't where it needed to be. And there used to be weapon. Oh my God, Riley, she about knocked over my desk. And there used to be sorry, my dog is freaking out in the background. There used to be a level
There you
editor, and there used to be weapon tools as well. So weapon tools would make it so you can make any weapon you could possibly dream of and upload it to the workshop on Steam, and anybody could download it and play with it. I made the smart pistol from Titanfall. I made the scatter shot from Halo, and then some other people made a bunch of Titanfall weapons. And those tools were good, but I wanted to expand them even more, and I wanted to expand my own capabilities of making weapons in the actual game, which meant the tools would have to change as well. So those things are going to be available at the end of the game, or once the game is released out of early access.
This was asked a lot. When is modding coming back?
yeah. That's what you just answered.
Yeah, I just answered.
You just answered that.
Yeah, perfect
No,
timing.
but like when?
After launch.
After launch.
Okay.
Let's see. What's the next one?
Ooh, I'm getting uncomfortable.
Will there be? Oh wait, no, this has already been. Will there be a weapon to grapple / pull enemies towards you? It's already in.
Yep.
Yeah. There's an equipment.
what's
The laser wire. Actually, I'm gonna answer that a bit more in depth. There's the laser wire, which can literally pull enemies into you, and you can get into the air, pull an enemy towards you, and jump off of their head in midair, and it kills them. It's really cool. But the other thing is the grapple wire. So the grapple wire is gonna be changing a ton here soon.
Are you gonna make it like the Titanfall one?
I'm gonna make it more like the Titanfall one.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Zemo just fucking lost his shit.
Wait, has he been asking for that?
No, he's in the channel though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be
man.
more like the Titanfall one.
Are there any starter cards with grappling hooks?
Not yet,
No.
but they
Can
will,
we get
there
some?
will be. Yes, you will be.
Okay.
Okay.
You got one loaded?
No. Damn it.
Okay. I was going through the ones that the backlog we had. We're
Here,
now
I'm
through the
just
backlog
I'm
though.
just gonna bring somebody in to ask it. In the
Okay.
Okay.
voice.
Yeah, we can do it.
Here, we'll just go dog water enjoyer.
We're mostly caught up now.
Dog water enjoyer.
Dog water enjoyer, brother, get in here.
Hello there.
Hey there.
What's up?
Oh.
Okay, so I just have it's more like half a suggestion, half a question. Would you be willing to, like, right now the UI is good, except I feel like it's just a bit too big. Are there gonna be like more options to change how things look
Like UI
inside
scaling?
the game? Yeah, UI scaling, and
I've wanted to do that, but I don't know when that would be. That would probably be more of a release thing.
like more video graphics setting options.
Yep. There will be more of all that in release, or the closer we get to the release, the more things I'm gonna be adding to that. If you, I don't know if
And
you,
one more thing.
hold on real fast. I don't know if you've gone through like the options menu recently, but if you go to like keybinds instead and see how the options menu look in there versus like how they look in any other menu, the keybinds menu is kind of what I'm planning on making the options menu look like. It's way more organized. It's way smaller. You can fit way more on screen. So I'm gonna be moving a lot of things over to that kind of style soon.
Okay, and one more thing.
Sure.
Will you and Funky kiss inside of the green door that you're gonna make?
I really hope so, but that's more on him than me.
That is
There
awesome.
better be a green door Easter egg somewhere in
There
the game.
better be. Yeah. No, I agree.
What do you
thank
mean
very
there
much.
better be? Dude, you're the dev.
Yeah,
Just
but
make it.
I'm also lazy. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Okay.
All right,
that's
next
fair.
question. Thanks,
Okay.
bud.
Later,
All right,
bro.
bye.
Another question from chat.
He like got cut off and he like bye.
Yeah, I moved back to the audience.
All right,
Save
Andrew,
the world. Yeah.
question for you. Hey Jim, do you want to join Antifa?
Oh my god. Hey Jim, you want to join Antifa? Nobody's
fuck?
gonna get that reference.
No, I think you're the only
no
person.
one's gonna
It
get
was from
that.
Snowflakes. He
That was
said
from
that he
Snowflakes.
begged me to ask you.
Quentin Y. Tori is over here to my left and she's just rolling her eyes. All day yesterday I went to visit her at work and I would just walk up behind her and go, "Hey Jim, you want to join Antifa? Hey Jimmy."
I like Jimmy's mom.
All right, yeah, okay, moving on.
Okay, actual question.
We've got to
there ever
cut
be-
that out. We have absolutely have to cut that out of the main video.
Nah.
Andrew,
I say we keep it in.
Andrew,
All right, everybody
you
shut
left
up
that
for a
in.
second. You shut up for a second so Andrew can cut it out.
Okay.
All right, cool. Will there ever be health or shield upgrades in the game aside from the small upgrades from perks?
Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to see how that changes the balance of things.
Okay, this one might be a bit of a longer question, but it is a good one. From your boy Bob. Do you have any sort of tips for devs regarding prototyping and burnout given the sheer amount of shit you've done for this one single game?
Oh my lord, that is a long one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a hard one. Man, I was not expecting such a complicated question. Especially from Bob, a British person. You never would have seen that coming. No, anyway, yeah, no, there's a couple things you could do. I think for me is like, don't... You know, I was actually having this conversation with Moose a while ago. Balloon Moose is the developer of Maximum Action. A lot of developers go into their game and they make it a very strict concept. Like, oh, this is what my game is from this point of view. Like, it is these limited amount of things. I think it's much better if you're going for your first game or your first couple games. Look at your game more like a sandbox and make it so it's this open creativity where you can add whatever the hell you want. So for me, if tomorrow I wanted to go add a weird feature, Get to the Orange Door as a concept is open enough that I could add that. I could add whatever I want to it. And that keeps things interesting. It keeps me motivated to keep going. And eventually I think there's going to be a time in Get to the Orange Door's life cycle where I do have to slow it down a bit and bring in that concept. In fact, right now is kind of that time where I have to kind of trim a lot of things and keep it more focused. But regardless, I've kept the game, you know, more of an open sandbox. So if I have a fun idea for a weapon, I can add that. So and Build-A-Bangs are a lot of that, like in essence, where the main guns are kind of generic weapons, but I can add whatever I want. I can make it as wacky as I want with the Build-A-Bang. So keep your game concepts open and fluid. That's my biggest thing I think you should focus on when making your first first games.
Counterpoint to that, though, from my perspective at least, I would say while you can definitely focus on keeping your game the idea open is important. I would say don't be afraid to limit yourself, because when you limit what you can, when you put limits on what you can make, you come up with a lot of really creative solutions to things.
Limitations breed creativity. There's a balance there, though, and I think that learning where you are in that balance is really, really important to keep yourself motivated and interested in making what you're making. All right, next question.
We got a backlog of people who want to ask a question in voice. Do we just want to burn through that?
Yeah, let's start burning through that a little bit. Keep your questions pretty quick though, because
Let's
we're
keep it
already
short.
40 minutes
We're
into
gonna go
this.
top to bottom. So
Are we seriously 40 minutes in?
We're 40 minutes and 32 seconds in.
Holy shit! Okay.
Okay.
It's gone by fast.
Sir Lefty, you there?
No, they haven't accepted you now.
He's dead.
I sent the invite, so he might just show up eventually.
Let's get Toast in here.
All right,
Toast! Yeah, let's get
Yeah,
Toast.
Toast.
Toast. Let's go.
What you got?
This is going really well.
Toast.
I sent the invite.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
Toast.
mind.
I guess Toast is dead then. All right.
Okay,
Cool.
Toast is also dead.
No, here we go.
Oh,
there we go.
there he is, Toast. You're alive.
Okay. I'm just wondering when the Sklarp gun is going to be added.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Get him out.
All right.
Next question.
He's out.
Bye, Toast. We love you.
Wait, Lefty's back, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see if it works. Come on.
All right.
Hey!
There we go.
Okay. I was playing the game. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
How dare you?
So I have a question about the backpack upgrade thing.
Oh,
so
the inventory? Yeah.
The inventory upgrade or whatever.
Yeah.
So for each level, it's a specific mini boss or whatever. In the future, when you eventually create enough mini bosses, are you ever gonna make it random? You can have.
That's
I
not a
think
bad
the first
idea.
level is I know the first level is the mammoth whatever.
The Omega Mammoth, yeah.
So would you you can make the Chain Brothers spawn or
That's
you
a
could
great idea. Honest to God,
Yay.
that's a great idea. Yeah, probably.
I'm contributing.
That's a pretty good one.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
You'd have to worry about
And,
testing that on every level, though.
Yeah, I'd have to worry about that, but that's still
Because
not
the
a
mammoth
that's not a
really
bad
messes
idea.
things up when it has to jump around.
Yeah.
Also the snipe.
The sniper ambush would be. I think it would depend on the level, right?
Yeah.
So on some levels it would be the same every time, and on other levels it'd be random. So yeah,
Okay.
that's a yes.
And then this is a question relating to what I'm playing right now. I'm on the Forge level. Where in the world is the bunker?
Which level?
The
The
new
Forge
level,
Pass.
the
The
Forge.
Forged Pass. It's okay, so you have
It's
that
right
first.
before the ladder section.
Yeah,
you know?
right before the big ladder section. It's on a big platform.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I found it. Cool.
Oh, glad we
There we go.
Perfect.
All right, next question.
Keep going.
Well, Staleflakes wants to ask one.
Oh no, Quentin.
Yes. Get in here.
Get in here.
Get in here.
Oh lord.
Is he here?
He's gonna
Yeah.
ask a dumb question, I guarantee it. Hey Jim, you wanna join Antifa? Alright, get him out of here! Get him out of here! Don't give him his jacket!
Wait.
Okay.
Where's the banana gun? I've
I
asked
hate
you over and over and
Actually,
you always
good
ignore
question.
It is. It has came back multiple times and I keep removing it.
And you keep removing it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I beg you to add it back, and you ignore me.
I'll add it
Bring
back later. I'll figure it out.
You always say that. I don't believe you,
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
you rat bastard.
Okay, get him out of here.
Take me away.
Keep going.
Don't give him his jacket.
He's gone. He's gone.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna
Next
bring
question.
it to
Yeah, 3.00.
3.00. You there?
He's
No.
dead. God,
He's
they're
dead.
all,
God
they're all
damn
dead.
Next up, Ouija thing. There.
Wait.
Hold on.
What happened?
How the fuck did
how
he
did-
get
Wait, how is Quentin back in here?
Wait, what?
I'm an epic hacker.
Quentin, get out.
Yeah, here.
All right. Next up, Ouija thins.
Ouija Thins, you there?
Do we just have a stream full of
Yes.
dead bodies?
There he
Oh, there
is.
it is.
There
Okay.
he is.
No, I'm here. It just took me a second.
He's alive.
My question was, do you think it'd be possible to like add what some of the? Okay, wait. All right, let me rephrase it. So in the game, just sitting in the maps that I honestly have no clue what it does. Do you think maybe you could add some of that stuff to this tutorial?
Oh, like the battle stones and melee. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just like some of that stuff. Because I'm like, wait, what the heck is this sprint chest? And then
Oh,
I
the
We need to
sprint chest?
update the wiki too.
I try to interact with it, and it tells me.
That's a good. That's
Something.
that's
It's like
actually.
it looks like this chest is timed or something. Let me go find. I'm literally right next to the sprint chest.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see what it says.
yeah.
It just
Pretty
says
sure
it
it's
just
Looks like
Or
it's
like I'm too
timed.
late.
Yeah.
blocks,
so
and
you-
when I interact with it, it doesn't say anything useful.
Yeah, you just have to get to it really quickly. But no, I'll add
Oh,
those things
okay.
to the tutorial. I think one day I want to have like
Alright,
a
cool.
training mode, where like I'll
Yeah,
probably put it in
that'd
like
be like
that just goes over like everything. Like just have one little room for every single mechanic in the game.
yeah.
I don't know what it
or,
does
like you
is
could like put it off to the side in the starting area.
Yeah.
that'd be
the
nice.
mausoleum or whatever you
No,
call
I
it.
agree. That's definitely what I want to
So
do.
the
Alright,
sprint
cool.
chest is a chest that you can get to like as soon as you load in the level, the timer starts. If you get to
By
the
the way,
chest
you
before the
can't hit
timer's
the
up, you
shrine.
get a free key.
Yep.
Key to open the door. You don't have
Yep.
to go through the door event.
You don't have to charge the door. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good to
That's
know.
what it
You have to be very fast though.
See,
It's
that's
for
really
super-
useful stuff to know,
It's-
but you
you
can't.
super
hit
quick.
the shrine. You cannot hit the shrine in order to do it.
Yeah. Like it disables a bunch of other things, but it's a really quick time. Like it's a tight.
I mean,
time.
even
Runner tactic.
If you
Alright,
try to
thank
hit
you.
trying, you're not going to make it in time.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Alright, well, thank you very much.
Yep.
Keep going.
Later, man.
Be gone. Banished
yeah,
are
Bootman,
ye.
Like, you got
Yeah,
Bootman, like,
Bootman
he already
Bill has
went,
good
so-
questions.
Yeah.
No, he's good. They've got good.
Hello? Yeah,
Hello.
I was okay that I'm asking 2 questions, but
No, you're good.
so you mentioned that Sticks and Stones is the end of Act 1.
No, it's not. The next update's
Oh,
gonna
no,
be the
Dark
next-
Down
Sorry,
Under.
next, sorry, my bad.
The Dark Down
How
Under,
many? Yeah. How many acts do you intend on implementing? Like just 3 act, like a 3-act structure?
It's gonna be a
or-
3-act structure, yeah.
So I was just wondering because I like the
Yeah, man.
improvement of the game is pretty
Yeah.
good so far.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh, this game is miles better than it was.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
way
Yeah, I
better.
got it a few years ago, and
It
it's
is night and day. Like,
It's
Yeah.
nice, yeah. It's a bit ridiculous.
The enemies aren't bright orange anymore. Weird.
Yeah, they have.
Act
actual
3
eyes.
like JoJo's though?
they were just.
Somebody kick Minty out. Just get him out of
Okay,
here.
Before you invite some more people, go through some more questions
Yeah,
real quick.
Okay.
Like rapid
Uh,
fire.
Damn it, he's back.
Who made the plasma pistols?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Minty made that animation for the plasma. The
Oh
plasma
damn, we
cannon.
just.
I think they're probably talking about the model.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the
model.
model.
Okay, Krev made the model, and then Minty made
I
the.
love Krev.
Yeah, Krev is so cool. That was actually, I'm pretty sure that's the first gun Krev ever did for the game. It's probably why it looks a bit different than the other guns, and I think I'm gonna change a few things with it. But yeah, that's the first model or first gun model Krev ever made for the game.
Okay,
Fine.
this is. I'm just gonna ask this one right now because this is a lot. Are we gonna get an option to change all of that? Because
Oh,
a lot
man,
of
he
people
just-
complain about it.
He just cut
way
out for me.
back.
Bullet
Okay.
magnetism slider.
Bullet-
Yes, there will
the
be
deal?
one.
Are we gonna be able to change that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that
Uh,
adds a ton.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of bullet magnetism in the game. It's just because you move so fast.
Already.
There's this one question. Will there be something to ricochet bullets? I'm guessing they're
Yes.
talking lasers. Are those
Well,
coming
they're-
back?
Yeah, lasers will be coming back. In fact, I
Nice.
already have the mechanics for it done. I just haven't put them on any guns yet.
Okay.
There's
What happened
been a
to all the
couple of
laser
people-
weapons?
I just don't like them as much.
That's fair. Yeah.
There's been a couple of
It
people
feels
asking
weird to have
about
them non-hit scan.
crosshairs.
Crosshairs?
Yeah.
Oh, alternate
So-
crosshairs? Probably not.
Yeah, like custom. Okay.
I like the crosshair I have. I think it works well. And it's not animated as well, so there's not like a super easy way to make a bunch of like variations of it. I might do something later. I'm not sure, but that's probably a no.
How about like crosshair colors?
Crosshair colors probably. I'll probably do crosshair colors, but not like.
Could you
custom
maybe,
crosshairs.
when modding becomes available, allow people to make custom crosshairs that way?
Probably. We'll see. It depends on how much I want to pack into the modding tools there, because I do want to keep them simple and concise.
That's
Simple
fair.
and clean.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Do we want
All
to
right.
do
Next up, Annalisa. We're going back to
Annalise? All right.
voice. Annalisa, you're up if you're there. Oh,
Oh,
nope, they were
they're
revoked.
gone.
Okay,
Seglet.
Zeglet.
He's dead.
There we go.
Oh,
No, we're
sorry,
good.
I didn't hear the ones. Okay, I got a piece. I'll try to make this quick. I remember a while ago there was a huge wave of negative reviews on Steam saying
Yes.
an update that you added to the game
Oh, boy.
completely changed the game and ruined it.
Yeah.
I am a demo goblin. I have not gone the full game, but I've been keeping pretty active with development in the demo.
Mhm.
But I'm just curious if you've gotten the game to a point, not necessarily that you like, but where it's not going to change anything.
Yeah, no,
Like, is there
yeah.
gonna be?
What's
I remember like
yeah.
everyone was freaking out. You completely reworked the game.
Yes.
Have you gotten to like a point where it's like solid? It's like.
Have you
this
seen
is
the
it.
new reviews?
Yeah, I noticed now they're like
Yeah.
overwhelmingly positive, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
It's
but- so
definitely to that point, yeah. So,
it's
what's
not
funny
gonna, like-
about being a demo goblin as well is the update you're talking about, the bad one. It was so bad I didn't even update that to the demo. I just skipped that entire update over the demo entirely.
I was wondering why the game felt like
It
I was
never-
whining and like. pissing
Yeah,
off,
it
like,
didn't
it's, like,
change
it's
at
still
all
a
for the
fun
demo.
game.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
Oh
I
my
am considering
God.
getting the game when I got.
Yeah,
the
no,
money,
it
so-
we
Tap off right now, by the way.
yeah.
Thank you.
Just
Yep.
do we tap off? Go check it out. It's on its own
even
page of Steam.
funny, what's even funny about that is that for the demo's perspective, I didn't want to like update the demo because I was like I knew it's going to change entirely, but
Right.
starting from where the last demo where you were playing it a bunch, from where that started, I knew there was going to be a time, like a tipping point where I reached this point in the game's development where I'm like, yeah, this
Where
is
you
exactly
needed
where
to
I
shake it up.
needed to shake it up, but also it's like where I knew that's what I wanted the game to be.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And this would in the excessively late update is that update. That's I think
Part
that
two.
part 2 anyway. I think that's where I was like, yeah, this is what I want the game to turn out to.
And has that come to the demo version yet?
Yeah, it has.
Okay, so that's what I've like played recently is like what
Yes.
the game is now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
next
everything
question.
that comes from now on is just going to be more of that.
More of that, and probably
More.
a few changes here and there, but nothing as big as what we've seen in the past.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you for
And honestly, the excessively late update, yeah, that pretty much was the point where, like, even the old one, part 2 was literally just a refocusing of what
Yep.
was in it.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, like I had a dev blog come up. I mentioned this earlier in the Q&A. I had a dev blog. My second dev blog was talking about that, where it's like the original bad excessively late update and excessively late update part 2, then the good one. Inherently, they're the same update. Like they're really not that different from like what is in the game and how the game plays. It's just like a complete refocus on what the game was gonna be, I guess, and it just rebalanced things and added more things to contribute to the gameplay I wanted. So
Gotcha.
Thank God
Okay.
you did that, by the
yeah,
way.
thank goodness.
Thank fuck.
It has been very rewarding. Anyway, yeah, next question.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Next
Yep.
up.
Next
we got
up, Adelwolf.
Adelwolf. Yeah.
Idol. Oh my God, not you.
Oh lord, get ready to suffer. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear
Oh, bet. What do you not want the game to be? I have a second question that's an opinion one. I'll make it quick.
What do
after,
I
but what do you
not
not
want
want? What like? Give me an example of a game that you don't want Get to Todd to turn into.
you. Okay.
Get to Todd.
Get to Todd.
Get to Todd.
Battle Royale.
Okay, so
A dating
let me preface this by saying
Damn, I can't romance a door girl. Cringe.
Damn.
maybe not that, but okay. Let me preface this by saying I really, really, really like Ultra Kill. I really, really
Oh.
do. I know. Immediately, everyone's like, I don't know about that.
He hates Ultra Kill, dude. He fucking hates
No,
it.
I love
I'm
it.
calling
He hates it
Akita
so
right now.
much.
No, I love it. And
Yo, I
Akita's
got
a
Akita
great
on the
developer.
line.
Akita's a great developer, But if I could pick one game, I don't want Get to the Orange Door to be like it'd be Ultra Kill. Just because.
I mean, that's fair though. It's already been made.
It's already been made. On top of that, it's. How do I word this? I remember earlier when I was talking about sandbox versus like concise development. I would not want to be in Hikita's shoes. Me personally, this is not from like, in general development. I don't know anything about that. I am a moron. But I wouldn't want to be in Hikita's shoes where he has such a concise sandbox, and he has such a concise set of weapons, and his game is very, very strict on what makes it fun. Like, for instance, the blood mechanic, like blood heals you. That is such a, I don't want to use the word limiting, but that's what makes his game fun. It makes the players more aggressive. It makes them want to get up close and beat people with their by punching bullets out of their shotgun, right? Like that's what makes the game fun. And working around that kind of system is really, really hard, and it's really hard to expand from that as well. And so if I could choose any game to not be like, it'd be Ultra Kill, because I'd much rather go with an open sandbox where players can just choose how they want to play and choose what guns they want to use and choose what kind of gear they choose or they want to use. So it's a bit more open and easier to develop in that way.
So it's less, we're doing, you're playing the game how the game's supposed to be played, and more fuck around, find out.
Yes, exactly.
Neat. Second question, this is for everyone, not just Andre. What's your favorite song on the soundtrack?
Hyperdrive. Easy. It's Hyperdrive.
Mine is
Siren Syndicate.
Mine's
hands
the main
down.
menu song.
I fucks with that heavy though, for real. And Minty, is Minty alive?
Hello.
What's good?
God,
Favorite song on
he's
the
still
soundtrack?
alive.
Give me.
I don't know. I would go with I don't know. I'm not really into like any sort of electronic music, synthwave music, but I really like the main theme.
I'm not even an admin and I want to ban you.
Dang.
Get him out
I
of
really
here.
like the track from like the main menu. I do listen to that on occasion while working, because it's just it's calm and it's soothing.
If it's not that
really
though,
good.
if it's not that for me, it'd be Paycheck.
I like that we all have different
Paycheck
answers.
fucks heavy though, for real.
Paycheck is a great song.
I was bumping in that shit at work while I was covered in jet fuel. Shit's mad good.
Paycheck.
Some of the new
is
stuff from Light is great
it's
too.
Hyperdrive and then the Build-A-Bang one. I don't even know what not the Build-A-Bang. Fuck, the Grab
Grab a
Gun.
gun. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's literally
I don't
called
remember what
Guns
it's
to
called.
Grab.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like
Anyway,
those two just fuck incredibly hard. And
Next
I love
question.
these
We're gonna
songs.
do a couple
All
more
right.
because we're
Come to
approaching
PAX
an
East,
hour.
Andre. Have a great day.
I want to do.
I will. See ya.
Foggers.
I want to do a text chat or a text question.
Okay, let's just burn through all of these.
Yeah, there was. Here's a really good one. What are your plans after you fully release Get to Todd? New game, or are you gonna
Get to
retire and
Todd.
disappear into the woods?
New game.
New game.
I don't know if
You
I want
talked
to talk
about some of this. Do you know which one? Do you have an idea of
I'm
which one in
not
particular, or is this
entirely
something?
sure which one.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. New game though.
Okay. Let's get someone else. Let's burn through more of this. Read these requests. So James 1140, are you there?
James 1140. He's here.
He's dead
That is a
though.
beautiful profile picture, though.
That is phenomenal. We can't hear you.
You're really quiet.
Is he?
You can
Yeah.
hear him at all?
Yes.
Yeah, I can
Very
hear him like
quiet.
really faint.
I can't hear
Very,
him at
very
all.
quiet. Can you type your question in Q&A questions?
Yeah, just type it in there and then we'll answer.
Yeah, type it there.
Okay.
Okay. For now.
While they're typing, let's get Romeo.
Romeo 6. There he is.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So, I completely forgot what I wanted to say.
Oh no. That's
Okay,
the
get out of
worst.
here.
Get out.
Wait.
No, I'm just kidding.
I remember.
Alright, what's your question?
So, if multiplayer does come to the game,
Mhm.
in the tavern, will you be able to meet other people?
If
I would
multiplayer
really like
does
that.
come to the game, yes. I would want to do it more like, that's literally what the tavern is kind of for, is like a hub, like a mini hub. I would want to do it kind of like a Dark Souls fire thing, right? Where you can see other players kind of walking around the fire a bit. If that happens.
Just grab a
That's
drink with everybody's ghosts.
Yes, that's a big if, but if I do it, yes, that's what I'd like to do, ideally.
Yeah, and just to reiterate your plans for multiplayer, it is a big if on if the game gets popular enough, and it would happen after launch.
Literally,
That's kinda what I
spread this game to your friends, and it might happen.
Yes.
Yes. It increases the chances. Force your friends to buy the game. This is just everybody
It is
watching, right? Or
50%
everybody
off.
listening. Yeah, 50%
How
off.
popular do you think
God, we're shilling so
would
hard.
you want it to be for multiplayer?
I would want to do. I know I've already stolen so much from Risk of Rain, but I'd like it to be 4-player co-op. and then maybe some PvP options as well for those 4 players.
PvP would be.
Well, I asked a
incredibly
different
unbalanced.
question, but still could not you answer. How popular would you want it to become?
Ooh, that's.
To where you would be okay with making multiplayer.
How much money do you
How
want?
much? How much?
Andrew?
How much money?
How much
do I
money
need?
do you want?
Whoa, how much are you?
I have no idea how to answer that question at all. I don't really know. I think there's a point where it's like what. It's not even like how much money I make or how big the game gets. It's how active the community is, how into the game they are, how much they like it, how well it reviews. It's a mixture of a lot of things. When I say big, I don't mean like money or amount of players. I just mean like how active is the community? How much do they want it? Like I would use it. I hate to use the term gift because I think that overestimates the value of the game. But if the community is active enough and stuff like that, I'd like to give that to them just so, you know, they have something to play with their friends, like just as a nice thing to do. So whether it makes me a ton of money or not is irrelevant. It's whether I think that the community, you know, is active and interesting enough to warrant it. So yeah, that's that question.
All right.
All right.
Alright, well, see you
Okay.
guys.
All right.
See
See
ya.
you.
Nice talking to
Thanks,
you.
man.
All right. I've got a question I just thought of, Andrew.
Sure.
At what point during development, or I guess after development, would you consider like spreading the game around again? Like I know you do kind of passive marketing,
Yeah,
like
I do
through
a
Reddit
little
posts
bit.
and stuff. Like, would you ever consider, you know, sending out your keys to like YouTubers and stuff? Like, I think it'd be cool to get Jacksepticeye to play it again and
Oh,
see.
that'd be so cool. I would want to
Like-
do that after release, though, if anything.
Yeah,
I
it was
just- I just
definitely
want
after
the-
release, but
I just want the
gotta,
game
like-
to be ready for sure before
Dude,
I
if
start
you
doing
got,
that.
you got like Markiplier to play this, then that would be nuts.
It'd be insane.
Dude, that would be cool.
we've gotten was it Matt Mercer to say, or what? No, wasn't Matt Mercer? No, it was Nolan North. Nolan North to say get to the orange door.
Oh
So
yeah,
can we
we've
get
done
a
that.
hello everybody? My name is Markiplier and welcome to Get to the Orange Door.
I
Hello,
hate
everybody,
even
my
thinking
name's
about that right now because of how nervous that makes me. But yeah, no, one day I'd like that.
Dude,
But
think
not
of it.
until
You could
release.
tell everyone that fucking Markiplier played your game.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the
Jacksepticeye's
ultimate
already played
flex.
it.
I'm
like-
my hands are literally getting sweaty.
But that was a
thinking about this.
different game. That was a
It's like,
completely
oh,
different
so you
game.
served in the military? Well, Markiplier played my game.
How is that even a comparison?
It's not even
Yeah,
fucking
honestly, dude, fucking, you know,
That doesn't even
fucking
make sense.
the 3 tours of duty, fucking, what's that worth in comparison to get to the orange
Markiplier.
door?
All right, next question.
All right, let's get half and half.
We are
You're
at
up.
exactly an
If you're
hour.
here. Damn.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Half and half. There we
Hey,
go.
Oh, there.
what's
okay, so question number 1.
Sure.
What the fuck is the difference between the primary and secondary mode of fire when it
On
comes
the
to
silenced pistol?
No, the revolver.
Oh, the revolver? Oh, the primary
Yeah.
is like an aimed, accurate shot that deals a bit more damage, and the secondary is a fan the hammer, fully automatic, pretty much.
You can
I
shoot
don't
as fast as you
understand.
click.
Personally, I would always use a fan hammer because I
Same.
feel like I can still aim fine and you can still do single shots with it, so it's not like
Yep.
you.
I
So
agree. It's weirdly balanced. What's
yeah.
funny about that is the Build-A-Bang version of the revolver is called Big Iron, and it's only fan the hammer. It takes what it does is it takes the accuracy of the primary mode and just makes it fan the hammer, and then also increases damage and does a few other things like catches them on fire. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cool. All
So,
right,
yeah.
and second question. I have like a few, but they're all quick.
Okay.
Second question is the smart pistol? Does the smart pistol have its own card? Starter card.
Not yet.
Yes, it does. No, it does.
Does it?
There's one. It has its own card because it's a Titanfall reference.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like it's a laser cannon and smart pistol. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, it does.
That was I thought that
Sweet.
was the burst cannon and laser cannon.
I don't remember, but there's something. There's a Titanfall one. There's a Titanfall reference as a smart pistol.
Right.
All right. And my last, probably final question. What the fuck was it? No, I'm forgetting it.
Get him out of here!
All right, get out of here.
Get out of here.
String him up by his toes.
Well, yeah, sure. Last question. It'll be fast and easy too. Can I stop falling into the fucking into the like hole for the start of the game? Like there's just like
Oh, past the
Oh, yeah, that
gate in the hub.
Oh.
one where it doesn't reach you.
Oh yeah, no, you can't. I think like I'm playing a patch right now that's supposed to address that. So yeah.
All right, sweet. All right.
Patch coming soon.
Thanks.
Patch coming soon. See ya.
God, Andrew, fix your goddamn game.
I know. I'm
You
so
should think
lazy.
like
Lazy dev. What was that one?
Lazy dev.
What was that one copy pasta we had? It was like worst dev
Oh,
ever.
so this fucking incompetent dev.
Yes, that's
like,
it.
Incompetent ass dev.
Incompetent ass dev. That's me.
Hasn't put out a real fucking update in over a year.
Hey, I got an update
And
out
he
2
spends
months
his morning
on time.
talking about Burger King breakfast.
Burger King breakfast.
All right, next person we got
Alright.
Boatable.
Boatable. Get in here.
I swear to God, if we have another dead body. Oh no,
Oh,
there it is.
is my thing working?
Yeah, Vibe and Neoto, what's up?
All right, so the first like question is a bit of context per se, right? So
Okay.
I got this game I think back in like March of 2020, and then it was like a retro wave Titanfall 2 movement in like a sandbox area.
Right.
Which I mean, I didn't think it was necessarily bad, and I honestly think I like it a lot more now.
Yeah.
But compared to then and now, what direction is this game truly going in? Because part of me wants to go,
Roguelike.
oh, this is a roguelike
Yeah.
Titanfall 2 sort of movement thing.
Take Risk of Rain 2 and Titanfall 2 and Halo and a little bit of Doom and just smush them together, and that's it. That's
I
kind
mean,
of
that's
like
what I was thinking, but
what
I
I've
was
always
curious if there's
wanted.
anything
Yeah.
more about it.
That's
Right.
kind of what I was planning. Yeah.
Okay, second thing, which I'm assuming will be just a tiny bit quicker, is how many goddamn guns have you made?
Okay, well that's a bit of a complicated question. How many guns are in the game versus how many guns have I made?
There's like.
And when you say made, you mean models or animations or?
I mean,
Like-
I wouldn't make a gun model without having animations tied to it. And
No,
I
I'm
used
saying
to
like
animate-
which were made by you versus Hatsu or Minty or K-Rev or everybody
Oh,
else.
I
that is-
don't know the exact. How
Yeah,
many have
well,
I
I'm saying
made? Well, I
that's why
used to
it's a big question.
What's funny about that is that in a version you guys never played, I remember the max amount of guns I had made was like, I think it was like 123.
Jesus.
Guns.
Jesus.
It was a bit ridiculous. I kind of went nuts.
How
and
the hell?
I just animated all of them as well, like super quick animations for all of them.
God,
Alright, one
I've
second,
been
guys.
making a gun in Unity, and that's fucking sounds like pain. I hate
Yeah,
modeling.
there's a lot of stuff that he's worked on that has either been in the game for like one update and then been removed, or
There's
it's
a
like,
lot of guns like that,
or
yeah.
it's just
Bring
never
back
used.
The Riot.
The Riot's in it!
Riot, Riot or
No, I
Riot.
want the old Riot. The cool one.
The only like weird gun I remember is that like ketchup gun in that one video.
Oh,
I
in the
thought
video,
that
yeah,
was
that's the burst
amazing.
cannon. Yeah, that's.
Oh, I remember that. Fucking.
Hot dog Sentinel.
Shrimp
Minty,
gun.
Minty, you were in it. The shrimp gun.
I was in it. It's true. I was in that.
The shrimp gun. Bring it back.
Yeah, we will. Maybe that's
Need like a GoFundMe petition or some shit.
to get the
Maybe
shrimp
that's
gun.
what you get from the fishing minigame. You get the shrimp.
That's literally what I was saying. That's what I was gonna do.
Nice.
Oh, this is where the battle arena is. I can do that now. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Good.
I know nobody can watch this, but I hope I don't die
Right.
here.
Want to bring in another person?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do
Quick question though, Andrew.
three more people, and then we gotta
more.
can this stuff.
Okay. Quick question for you, Andrew. So now that the game is, back to overwhelmingly positive, and you're doing regular dev updates or dev log or dev branch updates,
Yeah.
would you consider reopening the Patreon?
Oh, I do not know. I am not
like it's
entirely
might-
sure.
Let me give you money, damn it.
I don't know. I'd feel bad about it because I'm just not super. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a weird thing where. Oh god, I just fell off the map. I just don't feel like I
Job,
deserve
idiot.
it half the time. You know, it's like I don't know if I work hard enough or I'm gonna die. I am actually gonna die. I don't know if I work hard enough or am consistent enough to actually do any of that. I don't know. Maybe.
Bro, you literally gave yourself a heart attack from working so hard.
That is true.
I'm thinking
And
that
you
if you
say, I
really
don't
want
know
to
if I
donate,
work hard enough for it.
you should just buy the game again, and then also buy the third time, and maybe even a fourth time.
I've
I'm
bought
just
5
thinking-
copies.
If you got a friend, give them the game.
Yeah, and if they
Yeah.
don't want, don't worry about it. Just gift it to them
just
until they
give it to
take
them
it.
anyways.
Just buy it again. You buy it for $8. I think she'll love it.
If you need
Alright.
to forcibly give it, then so do it.
I'm cheating instead. I can't beat the battle arena. I didn't have any babe weapons at all.
Dang.
I just cheated myself in a thunder.
Alright. Next person. So we're getting 3 more people. Next up is Cosmo.
Cosmo,
Are you there, Cosmo?
please be alive.
Come on, Cosmo, breathe.
Come on. He's alive!
Hey,
uh,
hey, Cosmo.
Hey, yeah. Hello, I just want to ask if you're gonna be re-adding the horde mode.
The horde mode?
If there was,
I'm
I don't
not really
even
sure.
remember.
There was at one
You know,
point
like
a
waves?
long time ago. Probably in some capacity, yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, thank you. That's all.
Yep.
Damn, an actual quick question.
That was a super quick one.
That was really
All right, we
Thank
can
you,
do 3
Cosmo.
more. We can do 3 more from now.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Okay, now
uh,
we have 3 more.
Now 3. Barcode.
He's alive.
Alright, mic working?
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
here. He's here.
All right, so I kind of got a personal question for you, Andrew.
Okay.
Love those.
Here we go.
He slammed you for it. How did you cope with that? Like, what did you do in response? How did you feel? What went through your...
Drink.
I drank. No, it was honestly, that was probably the worst time I'd experienced in my life. Literally, like,
I remember him getting super defensive.
I was super defensive at first, but there was a lot going on in my life at the time. I'm not going to get into it. A lot of you have heard me talk about it. Relationship problems, like family problems, health problems was a big one. I was having I have a bad heart, and so I was having a lot of heart condition issues at the time. And I don't know, it was just a horrible, horrible time to be Andrew then. And eventually I got to the point where I'm like, I came to a crossroads where like I either have to accept this, that this is my reality now. This is the world I exist in now. And go from there, or you know, I just have to live in this, like, I'm in denial and I just want to do what I want to do type thing. And so ultimately I just accepted it, and I was just like, yeah, this is my life now. People don't like me anymore. I'm alone, and all these other awful, awful things that were true, or they were the reality. And I found that accepting it made it a lot easier to move forward and do what needed to be done, and just put in the elbow grease, put in the work to get the game back to where it needed to be. And I found that once I did that, my life started to improve a lot. I lost a ton of weight. I know in my camera no one can really see me, but I lost a ton of weight. I started getting out there. I started, you know, getting back into my old hobbies. I started to work better. Like, work was going way, way better. Like, relationships with people I had not talked to in years were rekindled. And I found that by the time the excessively late update came out, I was kind of at this point in my life where I'm like, whether this update does well or not, whether this brings me back to where my fan base wanted me to be, where the players wanted me to be at, it didn't matter, because I was already happy. So, and luckily, as we all know, the update did come out, and it did do really well, and everything is going better now. So that's even just like, you know, the cherry on top of everything. But, you know, in the end, it didn't matter, just because I was happy with how the game was playing. I was happy with how I was feeling as a person, and in the end, that's what mattered. So I just accepted it, and that made it way easier.
Wow. Yeah.
Boom. There you go.
All I wanna say to that, Andrew, is like, bro, we've had your back the whole time. Like,
and a lot of you guys have, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think what's funny is when I look back at it, hindsight's 2020. There was a lot of negativity, and a lot of people were saying some really, really mean, awful things. And in the end, I don't really remember them super well. But I do remember, you know, not even just Femur and Taffy, but a lot of the people in the Discord server and a lot of people on Reddit just being like, hey, we believe that you'll get this, and we believe that no matter what happens, we're still here. So yeah, no, it still did really well.
Let me tell you, if I wasn't passionate about this game and I didn't like you, I would not be modding this fucking place.
this shithole.
God, this is such a hellhole. Like,
Yep.
Join the Discord, everybody.
Yeah, join the Discord. It's great.
I was telling some friends I just made recently about this game, and one of them knew about it. And I'm like, "Oh, are you in the Discord server?" He's like, "Oh no." I'm like, "Don't join it." He's like, "Oh, okay."
That's the wise decision. Don't come here.
I think one of my buddies, actually, a long ass time ago, I think he was in this server and he got banned, and I can't remember why.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, I ban my friends from the server all the time.
Oh, I banned
It's a
my
regular
entire family. Like,
Yeah,
my
good.
shit.
I don't know why you ever added your mom to the server.
I didn't. She just joined.
Dude, how's
Wait,
your mom
what?
in fucking Discord? What the fuck?
My mom's
How?
hip. My mom's hip and she's cool. All right, next question. Thank you for asking that question, by the way.
All
That's a
right,
great question.
half and half remembered their last question. So, are we phasing out big arrow walls to run on for a more natural vibe, or nah?
It depends on what act you're going to be in. Oh my god, I'm fighting the Blade Sentinel. I ran out of Thunderlust ammo. I am going to die. Anyway,
You have no more lust.
yeah, so
Okay.
it depends on what act you're in. In Act 1, it's much more natural, but in Act 2, it's going to be more city-focused. So, yeah, depends on the act.
Quick question: is there gonna be another Q&A?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, this has been cool.
Honestly,
This has been
like,
a lot of fun.
This went
Really good
pretty-
questions.
Dude, and a lot of you guys weren't even here for the beginning of this Q&A. It was a shit show. We had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah, thank God that we figured it out
Yeah,
as we're
thank
going
goodness.
Oh man, yeah, this actually went surprisingly well.
Oh,
I'm
it
not
did.
Gonna lie.
I cannot believe how well it went.
Okay. Let's bring in Yester Co. You there?
Gamer? This is this the last question, or is there one more after this?
Whatever you
The
want.
second to last. I mean, however long we want it, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
This will be the
you
second. The next question will be the last one.
Yesterco, are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to ask, are there any shield or health upgrades in the game?
Not
Shield
yet.
or health upgrade?
Not. Well, there's power-ups you can get where you can get max health and max shield, and max shield
There's
gives you
overshield too.
Gives you max shield gives you an overshield. So yeah, there's that. But I don't know if there's gonna be any permanent upgrades or not. I'll have to really, test that and see how it plays really more than anything.
Yeah, I think that was one of the big things. Successfully late update that was a bit hit or miss. Was
the original one was the upgrade system. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next question
with
is the last question because I just got to the end of the game just now. So
Adel Wolf again?
Adel,
Adel again or
let's not finish this off with Adel.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. Let's get
Fuck
Charles
you,
2010.
Yeah. I love you, Adel. I do. I just don't trust you because I know you.
Charles 2010, you hear?
Hold on. So, how do you dual wield?
Dual wielding. We came back to the
That's
beginning.
Perfect. That was the question I was supposed to answer. All right, I'm gonna expand on this question a little bit. Is also when is dual wielding gonna be added back in? So dual wielding was taken out right before the accessory late update, just because I wasn't super happy with how he was kind of buggy. He was kind of weird. But in the future, I'm gonna be adding that back in, and it's gonna be like a standard skill you have from the get-go. And I'm gonna be doing it in a bit different way, where it's gonna be like a key press rather than going into your options menu, or your weapon wheel. So right now you can't, but eventually you'll be able to dual wield again. All right, that's that. So
a couple quick questions. Andrew, can you please say GT Todd again?
GT Todd.
And can you say Gutod?
Gutod.
Amazing.
My
Absolutely
lord.
phenomenal. All right. Yeah, I think we got everything.
Yeah. My lord. Well, everybody,
Beat the
thank you
Sentinel?
so much. Yeah, I beat the Sentinel.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the middle of the tavern now. Thank
Honestly,
you so much for
like,
joining and asking
I'm
really
doing
good questions.
this again sometime in the future.
I don't know if Quentin's still in here, but except for Quentin, that doesn't apply to him. Your question was awful. But no, thank you everybody for joining. That was an hour and 15 minutes. I was expecting like 30 to 45. That was an hour and 15.
Bro, you got content.
We got a lot of questions too. I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
if we wanted to do another one of these, we definitely have some really good questions to talk about.
Yeah,
We
now that we
definitely
know
do, yeah.
how to work all this, it'll be
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good.
it'd be way easier. So I do want to do more Q&As as well.
Right.
But anyway,
For now-
play the update.
now
It's
I'm just-
fun.
Now I'm just gonna archive this channel.
Tell your friends. Games half
Tell your
off.
friends. Yep. All right, see you everybody. Appreciate it.
Later, gamers.